Hey everybody, and welcome to a new video series I'm going to be starting here. We're going to be playing a game called WARNO, also known as Warning Order. New game created by, well, game that's been in development for a while by Eugene Systems. And we're going to be playing the Highway 66 campaign on normal difficulty. I've not played this campaign before, so it's going to be interesting trying to figure it out. Let's get into it. We'll be playing as NATO this game. Obviously NATO versus Warsaw Pact. Let's get right in.
June 26th, 1989. War engulfs Europe. A week has passed since the Warsaw Pact's breakthrough at Fulda, with the Soviets and East Germans finally at the gates of Frankfurt. NATO's screening units have delayed the invasion significantly, buying enough time for fresh reinforcements to deploy. The Warsaw Pact is on the cusp of achieving its operational goals, but most of its frontline troops are spent. Few reserves remain for this critical last push. Meanwhile, NATO is marshaling its forces for a counterattack, but remains undecided on when and where to strike best.
The early sacrifices made by the 11th Armored Cavalry have not been in vain. Facing stiff resistance, the enemy was unable to capture Frankfurt. We now have multiple NATO units reinforcing the Sentag front. The moment has arrived to counterattack. 4 armored divisions and 2 infantry divisions are on the line. More units will deploy in the days to come. We have several options to roll back the Soviets and East Germans. Major?
The Bundeswehr's 5th Panzer Division in the north has been joined by the U.S. 3rd Armored Division. Capturing Alsfeld from the East Germans would force the enemy to Bad Hersfeld and Fulda. In the center, the U.S. 8th Infantry Division holds Hanau. Don't underestimate the Soviets. They might be bruised and battered, but they can still relaunch their offensive to take Frankfurt. We have multiple units reinforcing the Würzburg axis on the southern flank. With the support of the West German 12th Panzer Division, we can aim to punch through the stretched enemy lines and retake Schweinfurt and Bad Kissingen. Sir, the U.S. 1st Armored Division's arrival is imminent. We have some flexibility in where they should deploy. We can order them to the Würzburg sector. Or they can be commanded to deploy in Miltenberg. General, where do you want to deploy the U.S. 1st Armored Division?
So obviously to start here we got 2 different choices. We can either deploy the 1st Armor down in Würzburg or in Miltenberg. This map is huge at first glance. I mean, this is massive. So up here I'm seeing a lot of mechanized armor, or infantry battalions. They got some armor up here, but a lot of armor, or Russian armor up there though. I mean, down here it's looking pretty light in terms of what they're coming at us with. So I think based off first glance, I think the best option would be to deploy them in Miltenberg, send them up towards Aschweigenberg. So we're going to do that.
Understood, sir. We will relay your chosen location to the division.
Okay, so here we go. We are going to get the first turn here. So obviously the objective is to reach 200 points first. And we have to capture more of these towns. We have Gießen and Frankfurt. Schweinfurt and Bad Kissingen are their capitals. So, the question is, where do we want to start out? So obviously first things first, probably going to want to move up these reserve units. Get them up near the front line, so they can begin to start helping out our troops, or get more reinforcements up there. So we got the Aviation brigade here. That seems like somewhere heavier firepower. Apaches. There's a lot of Russian armor out here. T-80s will be a problem. Not so much with the Abrams, but okay, we're gonna move. Obviously, a key to this, big key would be to move up all of our anti-air. Really trying to prevent the Russians from getting air superiority in the sector. Another one. Move them right here. Just gonna try and meet this. Essentially meet them head on. So we have a lot of artillery up here. Send these guys over here. Bring the Jaeger battalion over here. And we'll take these guys and we'll push them right up here. There's gonna be a lot of units to move on this map, which is obviously not totally ideal, but I mean, you know, first playthrough. So we do not get more reinforcements until turn 5. Yeah, they just have a lot of tanks coming down this main little areas of approach, it seems. Luckily our Bradleys and Abrams should be able to do, hopefully, some good work against them. Don't want to move the artillery up too much. These guys. So obviously I'm going to want to try and push back either from the corners and maybe try and envelop this main force inwards and try and knock them all out, but obviously it's a big asking goal. I'm assuming they're going to have reinforcements to deploy from Schweinfurt soon. I think our... Oh, these guys are banged up, though. I was going to say I think our Jaeger could take care of them, but I guess not. I think that we'll deploy this Panzer Battalion right up here. Both of them. Kind of stymie this advance coming head on at us. Just kind of filling some holes here. Him. We'll move up some of these guys more in the back, just keep them in range. Deploy this guy. In this game, I found myself not the biggest person in terms of constantly using my artillery. Normally, I'll send it off to the AI. For the most part. A little bit more helpful with it. Move up all these aviation brigades. In there. We still have 105 units to move. A little crazy. We'll just go one by one. Done with him. So the goal here, I think we could get a battle here. I might try and see if we can move some more people in. Either these battalions or outside of this guy, our guy, of course. These battalions are all not too banged up. Kind of surround this advance they're making here. So we could use our Panzer battalions here to kind of knock out these starting advancing units that they have got going here. Continue filling these pockets, these holes, patch it up a little bit, you know. Keep the Jaeger battalions right here waiting, ready to go. Done with that guy. So we haven't even attacked it, but we've already kind of made, we're forming the front line essentially right now. And we just gotta look to slowly tear down these guys. I mean, we got 15 turns, it's a while. Seems like we're gonna have a lot of air superiority for the most part. AA battery all the way down the end of the map. So it seems like this middle group is the really banged up group for us, which is actually, I'm kind of happy we chose to deploy first armor down here instead of over here. As of now, these guys seem to be a little more banged up, and I mean, we got 3 tank battalions down here already that are some tip-top shape. The question is, do I want to start at the top or the bottom of the map for these turns? I'm just gonna get all these guys forward deployed. Forget about them. Just keep moving up along the highway. Get this field artillery a little bit closer. Done with you. Oh, these guys are all done. Okay. Put this armor battalion up here. Meet these guys kind of head on. Kind of form another front line here. Move the engineer battalion up as well. So these, the game changer 100% will be the Apaches in our helicopter squadrons. The Hellfire just destroys armor. I mean, it's unreal. So we're going to have to use those to our advantage and make sure we don't lose too many of them too quickly. Obviously, I think we could take care of most of the infantry, but obviously their armor is going to be something they have a huge advantage in. I mean, the big difference between NATO and PACT, I've noticed in this game so far, is that the U.S. and all the NATO countries really do not get infantry battalions that will deploy with tanks. Like, see, like, I mean, this is a mechanized group here, but I mean, they've a good supplement T-80, T-80Bs and T-80BVs, and I mean, even their here's their infantry even comes with tanks, although not as T-55s or no T-80. Okay, I think we're gonna start the south. I kind of want to, maybe try and start off with a few victories. We'll just go for a little tiny assault down here on Kernok. They're going to have artillery active. It's going to be Leopard 2A1s first. We just got to worry about these guys, T-55s, and then that looks about, they have 2 Conquers and a few PLR faggots. That's about it in terms of anti-tank killing capability. So yeah, we'll hop right into this battle. Do we want artillery? We but I think we are going to take some artillery out. Maybe use it. I don't know if they'll use this, but I mean, if they bog down some infantry, we could bog down some infantry of the AI open fire with artillery. So we're going to take the tank battalion out and see what map we get here. We're not looking for anything too foresty, hopefully. Let's see, we got a... Not entirely ideal with a bunch of tanks, but you know, we'll try to make this work here. So we're gonna deploy one command vehicle,
Befehlsstelle bereit.
and then I'm gonna go 2 here, 2 here, 2 on the right flank, and that's all the points we have for now.
Führen Sie uns, folgen Sie uns oder gehen Sie aus dem Weg.
That we are going to try just pick off
Wo
some
brauchen
enemy
Sie uns,
units.
Kamerad? Achtung!
We need the tanks to work
Panzer,
together.
Marsch, Marsch!
Our tank groups to work together and really try and take out some of their transports as they come along. Obviously,
Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kamerad?
with the AI taking control of all these recon units, you know, one thing about the AI is they really don't care about what kind of unit you're deploying. They'll kind of just throw stuff into the fire.
Führungsfahrzeug bereit.
We're going for a little bit of a risk here, leaving the command unit open down the middle.
Jawohl, Hauptmann. Wir haben Feindkontakt.
Speed it up a little bit. Looks like we got some recon units possibly. That'll be something up here.
Marschgeschwindigkeit
A
erreicht.
little bit. Yep, see? AI is already getting into the ship.
Feind gesichtet.
And here comes some T-55s.
Im Breckheil. Angriff. Jawohl, Herr Kommandant. Marschgeschwindigkeit erreicht.
Obviously, we got a lot of enemies.
Wo
out there,
brauchen
huh?
Sie unsere Feuerkraft? Bravo 1, hier Bravo. Feind gesichtet.
Seems like we got something. We got a concourse over here.
Zu Ihrer Verfügung, Kommandant. Wir wurden getroffen. Jemand ist ausgefallen. Rückwärts, Marsch!
Seriously, losing some leopards. Pop smoke and retreat.
Erschossen. Keine Munition mehr. Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft? Letzte Rakete ist raus. Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kamerad?
Fine. Not ideal to lose some of these guys.
Wir wurden getroffen. Jemand ist ausgefallen. Radio-Check. Höre Sie klar und deutlich.
Just gotta keep retreating for now.
Rückwärts, Marsch!
Some more. Trying to take over here.
Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kamerad? Bravo 1, hier Bravo. Feind
Try
gesichtet.
and take out these anti-tank launchers. They will just decimate our armor. And missing shots is not helping either.
Rückwärts, Marsch!
Come on, we gotta get a hit here.
Jawohl, Herr Kommandant. Luken dich. Wir greifen nach. Erschossen. Keine Munition mehr. Rückwärts, Marsch. Und zum Feind.
Not liking how
An alle Einheiten. Feind
how that
gesichtet.
goes so far, but we're gonna try and get some munition carriers up here in the
Zu Ihrer Verfügung, Kommandant. Letzte Rakete ist raus. Panzer einsatzbereit. Im Breckheil. Angriff. An alle Einheiten. Feind gerichtet. Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft? Rückwärts, Marsch.
Guys
Und
cannot
zum
hit
Feind.
shots right now to save their lives.
Was sind Ihre Befehle?
Cute.
Jawohl, Hauptmann. Luken dich. Wir greifen nach.
Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen.
So this gully, little gully in the road, there's some driving.
Alpha an alle. Funküberprüfung. Kommen.
Zone
Rückwärts, Marsch. Und zum Feind.
Try and bring up some infantry so we can push them out of the city area slowly.
Jawohl, Herr Kommandant. An alle Einheiten. Feind gesichtet.
I'll give some munitions to this guy as well.
Panzer
Really
einsatzbereit.
like if our leopards could get a shot from this T-55, you know, try and not
Wir sind Flugabwehr, verdammt. Wo ist unsere Sicherung?
about them having any more.
Bravo 1, Hier Bravo. Feind gesichtet.
Anti-tank launchers in the area. We know there's a Conqueror somewhere over here. Trying to save up for some recon.
Rechtsschütze, übernehmen.
Get an angle on this tank, that would be beautiful.
Hier Alpha, kampfbereit.
These guys seem
Bravo 1, hier Bravo.
Yeah.
Feind gesichtet.
That's the fact that we're on this side right now.
Jederzeit gefechtsbereit. Kampfvisier, Feuer selbstständig eröffnen. Gute Arbeit, Lichtschütze.
Feind im Vorfeld. Bereit machen.
This first, obviously, if we can.
Lichtschütze, auf erkannten Feind,
Get that
Feuer
tank
frei.
out. Don't need to advance.
Gute Arbeit,
What I don't
Lichtschütze.
want you to do. Don't want you to expose your guys self to enemy fire.
Volltreffer, Ziel zerstört.
Nachschub ist nicht alles, aber alles ist ohne Nachschub nichts.
We're actually going to deploy the Lukes over here, so we can take out
Panzer einsatzbereit.
this side. I'll feel a lot.
Jederzeit gefechtsbereit.
Just move these guys up.
Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kamerad?
These guys are healing up now. So this tank now.
Feind im Vorfeld. Bereit machen.
Well, they're anticipating on exactly where we are, but
Infanterie bereit.
keep moving up our infantry. Block by block.
Was sind Ihre Befehle?
Fine, we're not winning right now, but
Wo wir sind, ist
my
vorn.
mind
Oder,
to
Kommandant?
get these points back.
Lichtschütze,
I'm gonna use
übernehmen.
these guys to push up. This leopard should
Oder,
be
Kommandant?
ready to
Waffen,
go.
klar zum Gefecht. Wir rollen.
We're gonna
Wo
try and
brauchen Sie uns, Kamerad?
push back up to these spots we were at before.
Hier Alpha,
Take out
kampfbereit.
this T-55. Hit shots.
Radio-Check. Höre Sie klar und deutlich.
Right off the bat.
Gute Arbeit, Lichtschütze. Jawohl, Hauptmann.
Destroyed.
Fahrer, langsam vorwärts machen.
Good hit on these two.
Volltreffer, Ziel zerstört. Panzer einsatzbereit. Rückwärts Marsch und zum Feind.
An alle Einheiten, Feind gerichtet.
Fahrer, langsam vorwärts machen. Radio-Check. Höre Sie klar und deutlich.
Pull this guy to
Kampfvisier. Feuer selbstständig eröffnen. Fahrer, langsam vorwärts machen.
rotate and head.
Rückwärts, rückwärts, rückwärts.
Just gonna charge
Achtung,
that.
Feind im Nahbereich.
All our conquests, the last ones.
Gute Arbeit, Lichtschütze.
And that is
Rückwärts Marsch und zum Feind.
care of.
Zu Befehl. Kampfvisier. Feuer selbstständig eröffnen.
Those vehicles. Gonna push these guys up.
Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft?
Could be easy fixes.
Gute Arbeit,
Weapons go
Lichtschütze.
to work.
Achtung, Feind im Nahbereich.
Wir wurden getroffen. Ihm ist ausgefallen. Lichtschütze. Auf erkannten Feind. Feuer frei.
Cut off their different roads. Advances.
Gute Arbeit, Lichtschütze. Jawohl,
Just gotta
Hauptmann.
move up here. A little more damage out on the left. Hopefully,
Logistikkommando steht zu Ihrer Verfügung.
push those trucks up as well.
Los, Männer,
So,
Beeilung.
scout. Heal these guys
Was
up.
sind Ihre Befehle? Waffen, klar zum Gefecht. Wir rollen. Kampfvisier. Feuer selbstständig eröffnen.
Now
Melde
we're gonna
Zug
try
zur
and
Stelle.
find Put more infantry. I'll wait for
Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kamerad?
try and find the command vehicle in here. Just gonna kill this guy because who cares?
Volltreffer. Ziel zerstört. Jawohl, Hauptmann. Wir sind Flugaufwehr, verdammt. Wo ist unsere Sicherung? Radio-Check. Höre Sie klar und deutlich.
Did I call a? I did not. What's up over here? Call up the main road.
Sie brauchen einen Versorgungspunkt.
So, good amount of supplies though.
Gib mir Morphium. Gib mir Morphium. Lichtschütze. Auf erkannten Feind. Feuer frei.
bit of trouble.
Was sind Ihre Befehle?
This guy over here. Okay, sweet. We're just
Klar zum Gefecht! KI laden!
turn this
Alpha an alle! Punktüberprüfung, kommen!
Just hold it down.
Speer zur Stelle.
Hold it down over here.
Gute Arbeit, Lichtschütze!
Sie wünschen, Hauptmann?
People that they sent in.
An alle Einheiten, Feind gesichtet.
Notice, send more infantry up. We need our artillery to really go to work on their ground infantry. You know what, we're gonna send these tanks. This is fast moving up this road, but
Achtung, Feind im Nahbereich. Ja, Hauptmann.
we're going to do it anyways because
Es braust unser Panzer im Sturmwind dahin!
Zu Ihrem Dienst.
we could definitely take out.
Lichtschütze! Oberkant frei! Feuer frei!
Our leopards to stay poised here.
Feind im Vorfeld bereit machen.
Not the greatest tanks, but I mean,
Wir
got
sind
some
mit
pretty good
Korn!
crews on them.
Sammeln. Befehlsaufgabe.
Shots in them.
Sperrbestand aufgebraucht.
Top smoke retreat. Okay, well, we know that they have some infantry
Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft?
in the forest. Not ideal.
Letzte Rakete ist drauf!
Looks like we took out some.
Panzer, Marsch, Marsch!
That's some artillery over there.
Lux an alle. Funküberprüfung.
Slowly but
Kommen.
surely, we're trying to secure this.
Feind im Vorfeld bereit machen.
Hier, Alpha! Kampfbereit!
Infantry here. We're gonna deploy them forward.
Zu Ihrer Verfügung, Kommandant! Wir sind Flugaufwehr, verdammt! Wo ist unsere
Here
Sicherung?
we go. We got
Luken dicht! Wir greifen
targets
ab!
in the open.
Transportkommando bereit. Geräuschdisziplin.
So let the leopards go to work on these guys. We check out that transport.
Panzer einsatzbereit! Gute Arbeit, Lichtschütze!
What else do we have in terms?
Feind gesichtet.
Let the infantry continue to slowly move up. Some
Neue Aufträge?
these guys build
Wir
up.
sind Flugaufwehr, verdammt! Wo ist unsere Sicherung?
Trying to use these mortars.
Panzer einsatzbereit!
Good zone of
Erfassen
fire
das
going.
Ziel, Kommandant!
Holen Sie das Fernglas, Ufts. Zu Ihrem Dienst.
I do want to send these munitions up to these leopards, but I don't know if I'll be able to get them up there safely yet.
Achtung, Feind im Nahbereich.
Alpha an alle! Punktüberprüfung, kommen!
Just use our infantry phase.
Dran, drauf, drüber.
Waffen klar zum Gefecht! Wir rollen!
Looks like they might have taken out
Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft?
I think they might have moved their infantry.
An alle Einheiten, Feind gesichtet.
Alpha an alle!
That's what I'm talking about,
Punktüberprüfung, kommen!
It's just driving. Like, obviously, you can see it's still just.
Wir wurden getroffen! E-Mail ausgefallen! Kampfgebiet hier! Feuer! Selbstständig eröffnen!
Auf Empfang.
Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört! Radio-Check! Höre Sie klar und deutlich! Rückwärts Marsch und zum Feind!
Wir dort, Feind dort.
Keep moving up our pace of elevators. We're slowly.
Gefechtsstand einsatzbereit.
A little bit.
Ah, es hat mich erwischt! Verdammt! Es hat mich erwischt!
Wir sind gestorben. Sammeln, Befehlsaufgabe.
Feind, Feuerposition der Artillerie.
Ah, es hat mich erwischt! Verdammt! Es hat mich erwischt!
Auf geht's, heiße Socken sind garantiert.
Alpha an alle! Punktüberprüfung, kommen!
Soll es irgendwo einsickern? Jawohl.
Keep moving these guys up.
Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an.
City lines. Now this-
Lux an
this
alle.
force is,
Funküberprüfung. Kommen.
not ideal territory at all. Like, look, here we go. We're gonna lose another.
Zu Befehl!
There's another one, of course. All done by the AI. Wasting
Jawohl, Hauptmann!
supply
Erschossen!
transport.
Keine Munition mehr!
And now we know that they have.
Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an.
Feind nähert sich Feuerposition der Artillerie.
We're gonna capture this.
Sie brauchen einen
We're
Versorgungspunkt.
gonna drive south. We now know they have another anti-tank in this force here, so we're going to have to kind of focus on it. We have 6 minutes to victory based off the 2 points we have right now. 34 minutes remaining in the match. I think we'll be able to push into this zone right in front of us. Take it, but right now I'm just trying to get more, just need more recon, honestly, right now. Deploy 2 more tanks to cover this background area. AI
Jawohl, Herr Kommandant!
is keen on selling their transports right now.
Speer zur Stelle. Holen Sie das
Figure out where
Fernglas.
these guys are in the city.
Infanterie bereit.
First, that is
Jawohl, Hauptmann!
kind of what we're trying to focus on. This is where like an infantry battalion would have been great because then, you know,
Versorgung kann eingeleitet
I
werden.
don't want to say spam infantry, but
Bravo 1, hier
put a lot
Bravo!
more units to
Feind
work
gesichtet!
with. Hopefully
Wo wir sind, wird gestorben.
So obviously we're presented with the problem.
Neue Aufträge?
They have a AT
Verstanden. Sind unterwegs. Ende.
nearby.
Erkannten Feind niederkämpfen.
An alle Einheiten. Feind gerichtet.
Melde Zug zur Stelle.
Gute Arbeit, Wingschütze!
Jumped out and lose 1 squad of Panzer already.
Melde Zug zur Stelle. Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an. Überprüft Waffen und Munition.
So I think what I'm gonna do with these guys, we're gonna try
Holen
to
Sie
push
das
forward.
Fernglas.
Maybe try and cut off this back route to the city.
Wir dort, Feind
Get
dort.
this guy out of here, or else he's dead. Really try and cut off this back route that they
Dran, drauf, drüber.
city with. Let's get their troops in there.
Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kommandant?
So we're gonna push up with these 2 weapons.
Vollgas voraus!
This is gonna be
Alpha an alle! Kunstüberprüfung, kommen!
Just need the artillery to start.
Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an.
Wird ausgeführt. Ende.
Taking control.
Bravo 1, hier Bravo! Feind gesichtet!
Der ist hinüber.
Love that. It's 2 points there. Took out
Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft?
got the infantry.
Der ist hinüber.
As well as the
Letzte Rakete ist raus!
look at this.
Im Breitkeil! Angriff!
Ein guter Aufklärer ist einer, den man nicht sieht.
An AT gun out there, it looks like.
Was sind Ihre Befehle?
Rotate these guys around. Some guys on the radar. Beautiful. Take
Zu
out that
Befehl!
guy. Keep moving up the lukes. Try and take out this.
Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen.
Jederzeit gefechtsbereit!
Deploy.
Versorgung kann eingeleitet werden.
Bruder Kommandant! Er ist raus unser Panzer im Sturmwind dahin! Im Breitkeil! Angriff!
Gehen wir das Lagebild vernichten.
Jawohl, Hauptmann! Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört! Bruder Kommandant! Fahrer, langsam vorwärts machen!
Wir wurden aufgeklärt.
North back. These guys take out
Kampfvisier! Feuer selbstständig eröffnen! Zu Ihrer Verfügung, Kommandant!
Recon.
Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört!
Just trying to think of what we really use to kind of
Kampfvisier! Feuer selbstständig eröffnen!
infantry use.
Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört!
A bunch of options for us. So don't hold
Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kommandant? Gute Arbeit, Wingschütze!
AI going to work
Wo
now.
wir sind, ist Chance! Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört! Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft? Gute Arbeit, Wegschütze! Jederzeit gefechtsbereit! Panzer einsatzbereit!
Feind gesichtet.
Und noch einen Leichensack.
Shilko's downtown.
Braucht jemand Munition? Ist es dort wirklich sicher?
Use a little bit of health.
Wohl, Hauptmann!
Just take out those.
Gute Arbeit, Wegschütze!
Stop fire.
Hier, Alpha! Kampfbereit!
AI. Oh, I think we won. I think they reached the unit lost threshold. So we got a major victory. Broke the enemy's morale. A lot of good kills here. Only lost one Leopard. Only lost right at the beginning, and then that Panzer Grenadier that got picked off as they were retreating out of the city. Not exactly sure how much our AI lost, but let's see. They're down to 51% combat effectiveness. Question is now is do we attack them again and maybe try and push towards this? I mean, because if we can score a kill on AA, you know, we can possibly clear a whole sector of the map and let our support kind of run free. And then we'll obviously still attack this convoy as well, or this these two battalions. They will more than likely use both of these as we make a push towards Schweinfurt. The question is, when are they going to get reinforcements based off the turns? I'm not gonna lie, it seems a little too easy right now because obviously this flank compared to the rest is very empty. I mean, just a few forward battalions. I'm assuming they have units back here. We just can't see yet, but I think the goal right now is to push towards this AA battalion, try and knock them out of commission. That way, our we can really use our jets. So we will try and just think here. What is the best way to do this? None of our guys can really reach them yet. I think we engage the second MSR-18, 92 combat effectiveness. We're gonna have to try and use the Leopards here again. We'll have a lot more tanks this time, but we should. Infantry's not the best. It's a bunch of pioneers, but if we can knock out their tanks and their transports, I think we stand a chance. We also have this Panzer Battalion that I hate their route right now. Obviously, this can't cut them through the city, or through the forest, my bad. Keep pulling these guys up. This flank is a little worrisome to me. I think we should be good. So it seems like this southern flank is going to be mostly Eastern German units. East versus West, definitely 100% down here. And then everything kind of north of that seems to be packed, or sorry, not packed, NATO, or US and Russian ground forces. So we are going to probably continue to fight in the south for now. Eventually probably look up north. If we can take Schweinfurt, that'd be very big. Do I re-engage these guys a second time? That's the debate. They're out of tanks. Mainly just infantry, it seems. Not a lot of anti-tank killing capability. Conquerors were gone. So do, what to do. Problem is, I don't want to really. I might move this Panzer Battalion up a little bit farther north. These 3 banged up battalions are not going to be able to hold back this advance. These are a lot more fresh units, it seems. More tanks. So yeah, we're gonna move him up north. We're gonna stabilize the front next turn with this battalion moving right here. So they're at 5 out of 6 fatigue. We can completely shatter their advance here if we kill him. So what we're gonna do, they might actually bring a second group in. The question is, will they? Do we do? I'm just debating if we attack south first or if we attack the. If we attack that little battle group again, or right here. I feel like it's not a bad idea to take out. I mean, what do we got to lose? Trying to take out these guys. On the Rocket Battalion, and we're not going to take any air support. That's what the map's looking like. Long streaky avenue. Jets wouldn't be a terrible idea. But I don't know what if this air defense is active or not. A little bit worrisome, but well, we're gonna go for it. Let's see, let's just double check what they got. 2 Concours again, 2 more anti-tanks. It's probably the same with the other battle group. They only have a few KPZs. So we're just gonna hop right in it. We'll give that to the AI. Take the tanks and the infantry. There we go. Okay, so they only brought 1 group out, and I'm assuming it was I think that was the front one. Deploy the.
Einsatzbereit!
So they're gonna get a nice jump out ahead of us,
Zum
probably
Befehl!
for this point. I'm assuming they're gonna try and roll their tanks right across the
Marschgeschwindigkeit erreicht!
Concours. We're gonna take these 2 Leopards.
Was sind Ihre Befehle?
They are going to cover this flank. We're gonna need some recon. It's the
Sammeln!
key to this game is
Befehlsausgabe!
knowing where
Los, Männer! Beeilung!
we're gonna actually deploy some of these Jaguars.
Panzerjäger bereit!
I feel like these guys could be really good along the bridge route here.
Marschgeschwindigkeit erreicht!
Kind of hit some tanks from afar before they really get up close.
Jawohl, Hauptmann!
So we got point here. We got Charlie Point up here. We'll take some more Leopards and have them
Wo
advance
wir
this
sind,
way.
ist vorn!
We'll take a Hilton's going over here, along with 3 Pioneers, as well as an infantry unit. I don't care to forward
Wollen Sie mitfahren?
and they're just going to make a speed run up to the city. That should be everybody ready to go.
Führungsfahrzeug bereit!
Slowly creep the command unit up. Don't want to expose them to fire too early. I don't know where this
LFK
guy's
geladen.
going. Oh, he's going to go all the way around, I guess. Whatever. Use more gas or something. Here we go. We have,
Lux an alle! Funküberprüfung! Kommen!
we got contact.
Jawohl,
The
Hauptmann!
Conquerors. This
Feuer!
hopefully we can
Danach
snag
ins
this
Endlager!
guy. Tanks see him. Come on. Come on.
Gute Arbeit, Wingschütze! Letzte Rakete ist drauf!
41 Conquerors down on this group. Definitely hurts their anti-tank
Sammeln!
capability.
Befehlsausgabe!
Let's see, we got KPZs rolling up from this side.
Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft?
We have a T-55 over here as well.
Zu Ihrer Verfügung, Kommandant. Wo wir sind, ist vorn. Erfassen das Ziel, Kommandant.
Feind gesichtet.
Jawohl, Hauptmann. Gute Arbeit, Lichtschütze.
Here we go. That was definitely anti-tank there. Knocked him out of the
Jawohl, Herr
fight.
Kommandant.
Oh my god, we're gonna lose a rocket.
Waffen klar zum Gefecht. Jawohl.
Of course.
Gute Arbeit, Lichtschütze.
The AI alert. Probably not something we'd like to lose that early, but what are we gonna do?
Jederzeit gefechtsbereit.
So,
Jawohl,
obviously
Kommandant.
these leopards, I want to be careful. Can be infantry in this area. So send him some pioneers, just kind of check the area.
Bravo 1, hier Bravo. Feind gesichtet.
Unload these guys.
Raus,
over here.
Umgebung sichern.
And I'm gonna move
Jawohl.
up there.
Gefechtsstand einsatzbereit.
Pioneers are gonna advance that way. Hopefully with the tank support they have, they can get to the village.
Panzer halten.
Don't know what I just did.
Jederzeit gefechtsbereit.
Achtung, Feindmeldung.
Attack.
Panzer einsatzbereit.
By-
Volltreffer. Ziel zerstört. Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft? Alpha an alle.
Actually, take this route.
Punktüberprüfung.
Change
Kommen.
it up just a little bit. We'd use these tanks as fire support.
Ja, Hauptmann. Geräuschdisziplin.
Neue Befehle? Fahrer, dort müssen wir hin.
Achtung,
I'm gonna jog
Feindmeldung.
those up a little bit.
Wir sind Flugaufwehr, verdammt. Aus unsere Sicherung. Panzer einsatzbereit.
Achtung, Feindmeldung.
Zu Ihrer Verfügung, Kommandant. Ihr Alpha, kampfbereit. Gute Arbeit, Lichtschütze.
Munition gefasst und marschbereit.
Panzer einsatzbereit. Letzte Rakete ist raus.
Gefechtsstand einsatzbereit.
Fully captured this zone for good.
Sollen wir irgendwo einsickern?
We count on the AI to lose even more units. That's what
Achtung!
let's sell all these guys, get some points back.
Kampfvisier.
That's an idea.
Feuer, selbstständig eröffnen.
That is an idea.
Befehlsstelle bereit.
Come on, leopards. We need you to get on your horses. I don't know where they're trying to go right now. It would appear that they're making a beeline for.
Gute Arbeit, Lichtschütze.
Look at that, two more. We're gonna put a leopard up here just to watch this bridge. I don't have a lot looking out on that bridge.
Sammeln. Befehlsausgabe.
So,
Achtung, Feindmeldung.
and now this seems clear.
Wir sind
These
ganz
guys
Ohr.
up. I think I'm gonna have pioneers check out that left flank as well.
Zu Ihrem Dienst.
There's their last anti-tank launcher. Hopefully our tanks
Bravo
can
1,
see
hier
them.
Bravo.
Probably not.
Feind gesichtet.
Find out shortly.
Jawohl, Herr Kommandant.
Move these guys up.
Scheiße war das knapp. Rückwärts Marsch.
This
Rück
one
zum
goes down
Feind.
here. They're just gonna sit there and wait for us. That was a miss.
Fahrer, langsam rückwärts Marsch.
Jawohl, Herr Kommandant.
Wir sind ganz Ohr.
So we know the T-55s are around here somewhere. The question is,
An alle Einheiten. Feind gerichtet.
Was sind Ihre Befehle?
There.
Im Breitkeil! Angriff! Gute Arbeit, Lichtschütze!
Hopefully you
Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kamerad?
maybe missed.
Zu Ihren Diensten.
Hier, Alpha! Kampfbereit!
Appear
Laufschritt.
we've captured this side of the bridge for this one. Just gotta keep waiting for more points to come through. Keep pumping out tanks. Send them across. Slowly push these guys.
Wohl, Hauptmann! Wir wurden getroffen! E-Mail ist ausgefallen!
Coordinate.
Lichtschütze, übernehmen! Rückwärts, Marsch! Rückwärts, Marsch! Und zum Feind! Oder, Kommandant? Luken dicht! Wir greifen ab!
Not worried about this guy. We might lose a tank here.
An alle Einheiten. Feind gesichtet.
Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft? Wir wurden getroffen! E-Mail ist ausgefallen!
Panzerpioniere, einsatzbereit.
Luken dicht! Wir greifen ab! Rückwärts Marsch und zum Feind!
An alle Einheiten. Feind gesichtet.
Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kamerad?
Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft? Marschgeschwindigkeit erreicht!
Okay, they're down to 47% combat morale, sorry, not combat capability.
Achtung!
Assuming that the infantry that was in this force kind of
Los, Männer, Beilung. Der Feind ist in Reichweite, aber wir auch. Taco!
another level.
Aufgerüttelt und bereit für den Kampf.
Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört!
G55 killed him.
Fahrer, langsam vorwärts machen!
We're gonna
Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen.
Ein guter Aufklärer ist einer, den man nicht sieht.
really trying to put the pressure on the air.
Radio-Check! Höre Sie klar und
They can
deutlich!
come and meet our tanks in the open field with theirs. Knock out the tanks. And scout out and try and find the rest of the
Bravo 1,
You gotta be
hier
careful
Bravo!
about that
Feind
last
gesichtet!
anti-tank
Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft?
AT launcher.
Panzer einsatzbereit! Im Breitkeil! Angriff!
We got some more.
Gute Arbeit,
some
Lichtschütze!
infantry probably. Don't want to get too close to this forest because
Ja, Hauptmann.
I know damn well it's going to be
Feind
loaded with
gesichtet.
infantry who are going to make easy pickings of my tanks, more than likely. Okay, we got a few KP.
Was sind Ihre Befehle?
These German tanks rolling away, I guess.
Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört! Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft?
Guys who-
Feind gesichtet.
Jawohl, Hauptmann! Gute Arbeit, Lichtschütze!
They have a lot of tanks up here. A little bit
Jaguar an alle. Funküberprüfung kommt.
Jaguars. See if we can use those AT missiles they got going on. Okay, they're
Feind
on-
gesichtet.
Was sind Ihre Befehle?
Artillery?
Zum Befehl! Bravo 1, hier Bravo! Feind gesichtet!
Hier Jaguar, kampfbereit.
Look like they're running, maybe.
Bravo 1, hier Bravo! Feind gesichtet! Was sind Ihre Befehle?
Lenkschütze auf der Kampffeind. Feuer frei. Panzerjäger bereit. Gute Arbeit, Lenkschütze. 1-4 Bravo. Feind gesichtet.
A lot of infantry in the area. Just gotta keep picking off these units as they come across.
Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kamerad?
I do kind of want to send one of the. I'm tempted to send this Panther.
Vollgas voraus!
Leopard, sorry.
Feind
Across
gesichtet.
to reinforce this side a little bit more. Don't know what the AI is doing up in the left corner with the.
Jawohl, Hauptmann. Luft nicht. Wir greifen an. Brauchen Sie Panzerabwehr, Lenkraketen.
Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört!
Jaguar an alle. Funküberprüfung kommt.
Wir wurden getroffen! E-Mail ist ausgefallen! Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft?
Achtung, Feind im Nahbereich.
Gute Arbeit, Richtschütze. Rückwärtsmarsch. Und zwar langsam. Jawohl, Hauptmann.
Letzte Rakete ist raus!
Gute Arbeit, Richtschütze.
Jawohl, Hauptmann! Richtschütze! Unbekannten Feind! Feuer frei! Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört! Oder, Kommandant? Gute Arbeit, Richtschütze!
Gauge up here.
Jawohl, Hauptmann! Gute Arbeit, Richtschütze!
Jaguar an alle. Funküberprüfung kommt. Feind nähert sich Feuerposition der Artillerie.
Im Breckheil! Angriff!
Some tanks and infantry
Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört! Jawohl, Hauptmann! Luken dicht! Wir greifen ab! Bravo 1, hier Bravo! Feind gesichtet! Erfassen das Ziel, Kommandant! Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört! Alpha an alle! Punktüberprüfung, kommen! Richtschütze! Unerkannten Feind! Feuer frei! Gute Arbeit, Richtschütze!
Bravo 1 hier Bravo. Feind gesichtet.
Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft?
keep turning and burning on these units.
Wo wir sind, ist vorn! Zum Befehl!
Refocus
Im
fire.
Breckheil! Angriff!
It's T-55, it's in range.
Wir wurden getroffen! E-Mail ist ausgefallen! Bruder, Kommandant! Richtschütze! Unerkannten Feind! Feuer frei!
Aufgerüttelt und bereit für den Kampf.
Hopefully our tank.
Gute Arbeit, Richtschütze!
We're gonna call up a command.
Ja,
tank
Hauptmann.
Leopard. I keep calling them Panthers.
Panzer einsatzbereit!
An alle Einheiten. Feind gesichtet.
Im Breckheil! Angriff!
Jawohl, Herr Kommandant. Rückwärtsmarsch. Front zum Feind.
Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört!
Schwer zur Stelle.
Wir sind Flugaufwehr, verdammt! Und unsere Sicherung! Luken dicht! Wir greifen ab!
Hard.
Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört!
Infantry in the
Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kommandant?
forest.
Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört! Fahrer, langsam vorwärts machen!
Look at that. And that is going to be another morale victory. Seven units lost there. Let's see. Luke's Leopard won a Jaguar. Take those losses compared to what they do. We just beat them boys up badly. Let's look at that. We're down to 56. We're down to 56. They had no tanks left. And 2 vehicles capable of long-range tank killing. Let's see. So I think for now, might wrap the video up there. I'll make a second one shortly. Hope you guys enjoyed. First real video here. Thanks for watching.